I'm so excited to be here. Now, is this your glove? Thank you so much. American Legion Post 52 here tonight. What's going on, Todd?
All right.
Hey. You got that mic. Okay, cool. And we're already going?
And we're going.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, everybody, thanks so much for joining us tonight. I got it on video. I got it. I don't know if you did.
Okay, well, we can air that on CoFM Live later.
Yeah.
All right.
So, good to see you tonight. Welcome, everyone. It is 100 years of American Legion baseball being celebrated here at Arbens Field every Monday night for the next several weeks, and we're so glad that you are joining us here on Cool FM Live as we get to see our American Legion Post 52 take on the American Legion Post out of Tucson. Which number post is that, you ask? Well, I know which one that is. It is Post 109 in Tucson. That is the American Legion Post up there in Tucson. Of course, this game brought to you by our fantastic sponsors. Good to see you, Lucy. How are you?
Good, good.
Good to see you. Fantastic sponsors, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. The MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, of course, backed by MORSE. Be looking for our Vehicle of the Week segment tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. is when we will be at Ed Morse Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram to check out whatever vehicle they have to show off over there. Thank you also to the Sherry EHTELL team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, look no further than the Sherry EHTELL team at Long Realty. Thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and Propane. And we are just about ready for first pitch. And I don't have the lineups, but that's all right. Just. But you know what's interesting is that, wait a second, this is a home game here, but Buena is playing the visitor role, leading off the top of the first. So that is rather fascinating. What's up, brother? Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You got a second to talk to us?
Yeah,
you got something to talk to us about that? Hey, it's Brandon Brown, everybody. So, Brandon, this is kind of exciting to have you here because some exciting things happened in your world this year, isn't that right? You ended up signing a deal to go and play where?
At Western Texas College in Snyder, Texas.
Snyder, Texas. Now, where is Snyder, Texas?
So it's about an hour south of Lubbock, where Texas Tech is located.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, we can't wait to see all the amazing things that are going on. I know you're watching your teammates here. It's a 1-0 count right here, Todd. You can swing back here because the game has already started. Just talking to my friend Brandon, knowing you since you're. Oh, there's a big drive into right center field. That's going to be over the head of the center fielder. This could be an inside the park leadoff home run. It will be. He doesn't even need to run that hard. He could crawl all the way home for a leadoff inside the park home run for who was that? I don't have a lineup. Oh, that was Cole. Of course it was. A way to go, Cole. Man, he mashed that thing. And so what is going to be your summertime workout routine? How soon do you have to check in down there?
So report date is August 7th, but our strength coach already sent me like the workout and everything, so I've been hitting that in the morning before I go to work. And
awesome.
Then, I'm playing in a summer league in Tucson, and Coach Tommy's actually our coach. So.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm still getting my baseball reps in as well.
Fantastic, man. Well, we're so proud of you, and I'm just so excited to follow your journey. Let everybody know where to follow you on Instagram.
Brandon with 2 N's .Brown.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Man. And we'll watch all the adventure go, and you know you'll be mashing balls like that too during your summer league. So it's like we know you will, man. Just like you did all season long for Buena, the magical season. It was absolutely awesome to cover and be a part of. And glad you're here to support your teammates here, man. Good to go. Good to see you. Good to see Brandon Brown heading to Texas to go to college. That was Cole Isaacson with that massive leadoff home run. as I get my microphone situated. Got Aaron Cortez at the bat. Base is empty. Top of the first. Now, it's interesting to me. I don't know how they decided that Sierra Vista would be the away team. Batting in the top half of the order. That's popped up to right field. Right fielder with the sun in his eyes, trying to track it down. He does. There's the first out of the top of the first. It's kind of weird that we're in Sierra Vista and the team that is the home team is in the top of the order.
We'll have to ask Bruce about that. Maybe he knows. Bruce Callahan.
Garrett up to the
or maybe the
plate
coach,
now.
Actually.
Yeah, we could. I don't know. He looks a little busy. He's eating the sunflower seeds right now, Todd, so I don't know if I want to bother him. But hey, Coach. Hey, Coach Tommy. Why are you guys batting in the top of the order? You're the home team.
Well, no, we're not the home team.
No? Okay.
His schedule is different regardless of
location. Oh, okay.
He decides the home team.
So it doesn't matter on location. It's just, okay, perfect. Thank you for the clarification. So this is the way that the American Legion schedules their games. Location does not necessarily mean that you will be the home team in the game, which is why the team from Tucson post 106. Was it 106 or 104? Now I can't remember. Hang on, let me double check.
I think it's 109.
Let's see here. It is 109. Look at you, Todd. You're the one who typed it in.
Yeah,
so I'm glad
for once I have the good memory.
Exactly.
Very
for
rarely
once, you always do. Oh my goodness. So Garrett at the plate for Sierra Vista American Legion post 52 in this American Legion season. 100 years of American Legion baseball being celebrated in Sierra Vista for the first time in 20 years. As we were here 1 week ago tonight, we got to see the first American Legion Sierra Vista team win in 2 decades. And Garrett will take a walk to first base. Up next is Esquer, coming to the bat in the cleanup position.
And Sierra Vista is 1-1 now so far on this American Legion season.
So they didn't have any other games since last week?
No, but the very first game of the season they did lose, I guess.
Right, I remember that one. That was before they came here. So, all right. So, hey.
But they won last week, as you know.
Absolutely. No, that was a great game last week. So much fun to watch, and we had a great crowd here last week. A little bit lighter. You can assume it's all because of the heat or maybe people's travel schedules and forgetting what day it is, and that's fine too. I mean, it's just a busy time of year. It's at summertime, and I'm checking the ground for ants to make sure that Todd didn't spill his drink again, his sugary drink that these ants just swarmed around. That's called a ball. So runner on first for Sierra Vista post 52. It's interesting that Coach Tommy is not the third base coach tonight either. Coach Tommy's just hanging out here right next to us, watching the team throw back over to first base. Safe.
Well, all I can say is I'm glad this game is at 7 o'clock
and not 6
instead of earlier.
And not 5 and not 4, really, when it's 104 degrees outside, you know.
Yeah.
It is, speaking of that, it is 90, it says 95 degrees at time of first pitch. That's a pass ball, and any pass ball will advance a runner to at least one base, possibly more. As we learned when we were here last week, just as we saw Cole Isaacson's inside the park. Real outfield fence here at Arbins Field, just off Tacoma Street in Sierra Vista. If you end up getting over the ball hit over your head in the outfield, it's going to be a huge extra base hit because that is going to fly forever. And if there is a pass ball or wild pitch, that is going to be at least one base, if not more, advancing on. Because it is a forever trip to get back to that backstop here at Arbins Field. No scoreboard. It's a 1-0 lead for the Sierra Vista team. Playing against the Tucson team. Fouled back, out of play.
And like you were saying last week, Jeff, these American Legion Sierra Vista Legion team is a lot of Buena High School players. Is that correct?
Very familiar faces, like Cole Isaacson that we just saw hit that leadoff home run. Let's see here, like Skylar Leon, as well as several others that we know and recognize. And then, like we just talked to Brandon Brown, who's heading to Texas to go to college here in about a month. He is involved in a Tucson league that Coach Tommy is coaching. So Coach Tommy's doing double duty with Buena players and former Buena players. That base hit will take it right into left field. They will hold the runner at third. So the Sierra Vista team, will not have runners on the corners because the runner from first will advance to second. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 down here in the top of the first. Jeff Davenport, Todd Ryan hanging out with you at Arbins Field. Thank you so much to the sponsors that make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description here tonight. Did you get video of the mayor throwing out the first pitch, or did you start after that?
I think we may have started after that.
Okay, I got the video of walking out and seeing him, so. And watching it happen, so we can go back, and that's a ball that was stopped in front of the catcher. Good job keeping it in front of him.
Because we've got Dan the Man back in the Cool FM studios producing tonight with graphics and bells and whistles.
Oh my goodness! Game. Well, thanks, Dan. We're through YouTube right now, or is it through Facebook?
Oh, we're through Facebook, but he's still doing it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I couldn't get locked into Facebook this time around because my phone was playing weird
You mean YouTube?
things. Or YouTube,
yeah. Wind up the pitch and foul ball. That is going just out of play. There's some fans over there, including the mayor of Sierra Vista has his camera out over on that far side, on the first base side. Don't let that get hit, Mr. Mayor. Don't. Camera is very expensive. That is a very expensive camera.
And speaking of Mr. Mayor, it looked like he threw out a really good first pitch.
Yes, and we will.
Nobody
show
saw
that
it.
on Cool FM. Well, no, I'll post it right now. I mean, I can work on that and get it posted so people can see it. I mean, it's definitely worth it.
He's got a good arm, at least for that one pitch anyway.
Absolutely. I still can't read the names here on this carbon copy. Why do they write the carbon so hard for this, but so light for the Sierra Vista team? The visiting team knows how to work a carbon copy. Whoever's writing the names in the lineup for our Sierra Vista team, not so much. That's all right. 1 down, runners in scoring position on second and third for number 10.
Maybe when they come up to bat, Jeff, if you've got one hard to pronounce.
It's not hard to pronounce, it's just hard to see.
Hard to see, then just go up and ask the coach or one of the. Then we'll get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you have a pen with you by chance?
I certainly do not.
I don't either. Well, maybe I do.
Caleb. It's Caleb at the plate.
Okay,
and I know that because somebody yelled, "Go Caleb." I'm just assuming that's not the pitcher's name of the other team. I'm assuming that's. So Caleb at the plate. Runners on second and third. 1 down, top of the first. Sierra Vista already leads 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, took him all the way to the limit, but goes down on strikes for the second out as Fields comes to the bat. Number 11 with 2 down and 2 on.
I guess it is on YouTube. Dan did manage to put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome. That pass ball, that'll be an easy run in for Sierra Vista. 2-0 lead. The runner from second advances to third. As they celebrate the incoming run on the pass ball, wild pitch scenario. That is what's going to happen here on this field. There is ne'er a doubt. Oh my goodness, a huge lead for the runner on third. They're not holding him. With 2 down, a 1-0 pitch, or first pitch of ball. A swing and a miss, big swing. Nice swing for Fields.
Don't open too fast.
Here in the 100th year of American Legion baseball across the United States of America. You got a piece of it. Going back all the way to the backstop. There is a breeze coming from the third base side out to right field.
Thank God for that breeze.
Without a doubt. Yeah, it's going to drop down to about 93 degrees in the next hour, and I'm going to ask you to grab a sweater. Well, a called strike 3 leaves 1 on, but not before Sierra Vista gets 2 across as we head to the bottom of the first. It is 2-0 Sierra Vista over Tucson. American Legion Post 109. This game brought to you by our fantastic sponsors like Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. Make sure you think of them for your next home loan experience. They're proud to support the American Legion inaugural year youth baseball team with post number 52 here in Sierra Vista. Thank you also to the Sonic Drive-In right on Fry Boulevard and 92 in Sierra Vista. Come enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. Sonic is about community, support, and great tasty treats. All happening here tonight. Be sure to check our fantastic post description, and Dan's bringing up all of the sponsors and stuff, and he's making sure that you know, that anybody who is our fantastic people. Well, can you write it in a little bit harder? It's like so thin. Well, so who wrote it down?
The coaches.
Oh.
It says this is a peel off the back.
Yeah, I can, but the carbon copy is a lot stronger on the visitor team. They don't know how a carbon copy works. Is what I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. I'm so
Yell at
afraid.
Tommy right there. It's his writing.
Exactly. How dare he? Hey, coach. Hey, coach. You got your pen here. Can you write it in just a little bit thicker? The carbon copy didn't come out here as strongly as it didn't come out as strongly as I hoped it would. Now the lights are on.
We dropped the ball last week. I made sure I emailed him, and I went to his office today. I was like, just to
So we're heading into the bottom of the first. So again, during American Legion baseball. By the way, go ahead and introduce yourself. Come on back in here. Come on back in. Come on, Bruce. Say hello, Bruce.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good, man. It's good to see you. So one thing that we learned tonight was that the field location does not necessarily determine home or away team because Sierra Vista came up in the top of the first, and they're not considered the home team tonight.
That's made at the league level.
Okay.
They put it together, and there's so many ball fields, so they're scattered throughout. There's games going on all over Tucson.
Yeah.
Down here, and so yeah, they have to determine who it is. And even though this post is out of southern Tucson, post 109, so yeah, home team.
Yeah, that's fine.
Expected that. No, it is. It's fine.
Yeah. Hey, we're still out here playing.
You can see it apparently paid off for us. First pitch, first batter,
and mashed, inside the park home run. What a way to kick off this game.
Sir, yes, sir.
That's Cole Isaacson. I mean, he's one of the superstar players for the Buena High School team, and here he is on the Sierra Vista American Legion Post 52 team, ready to starting it off with a bang tonight.
Exactly. It was nice also to see the mayor come out and throw out the first pitch with these kids, and he fully supports Buena and these young men. So.
And he's over across the way taking photos right now too, because that's what he does.
Those foul balls already. So hopefully we convince the mayor to keep coming back out. That, and I have to owe him a hot dog now.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely owe him that. So thanks so much, Bruce. Good to see you. Good to talk to you.
Thanks, Bruce. Thank you, gentlemen.
Welch is coming up to the plate to lead off for the American Legion Post 109.
I don't know what I did with mine.
Close the gate, guys.
From the stretch, nobody on. Third base in. That is a fastball.
Go, Major, get on top, kid.
High and out. One-0 count coming in. That's 2-0. So high for ball 2. 2 straight fastballs. Both out of the zone. See if we can lower it down a little bit and find it. Takes a deep breath, exhales. And that is going to be called a ball. 3-0 to the leadoff hitter, Welch. Oh, thanks, Conley. Appreciate it.
Not better?
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Good at work.
So 3-1 count ends up being ball 4. Staling starting off on the mound with a walk to Welch. That will bring up Almond. Number 3 for American Legion, post 109 out of South Tucson, like Bruce just talked about. So 1 on, nobody out. They're holding the runner on first. Thanks to Dan the Man back in the studio, showing off all the graphics and getting everybody, all the sponsors, getting them some love all game long. The Sierra Vista team leads 2-0 here, but the tying run is at the plate with no outs. Here in the bottom of the first. You okay on water? If you want some, just let me know. Runner goes to second base and throw on the other side of the bag. And maybe a little late. Welch had some wheels flying down from first to second. So a runner in scoring position now with no outs for post 109. Great to see American Legion baseball back in Sierra Vista. And that is a sharp shot through the hole between short and third into left field. They'll hold the runner at third. Good job, good defense to get the ball in, but the tying run is now on first base. The go-ahead run comes to the plate in the form of Capagrosso, number 12. Now the catcher coming out, knowing that there's no outs, giving a sign to the infield, letting them know what to do in case of, because they can send that base runner to second, and they won't throw down to second base because you know instantly the runner on third is going to head. So, they do throw all the way down, but they cut him off. Ooh. And a beautiful play, working it out. But instead of getting any of them out, now the tying run is on second base. So they're shifting the outfield, bringing the infield in. Trying to hold the runner on third or get him out at home on a base hit to the infield. That's a called strike. Gorgeous fastball. My goodness, there is some heat coming off of the arm of Fields tonight. I'm sorry, Staling, not Fields, Staling. And that is a deep fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. It'll go all the way over his head. 1 run will score. The runner from second rounds third, and he comes in, and it is a stand-up double, 2-run double that ends up tying the game at 2-all with no outs. Wow, seeing the replay on that, you think you're back far enough, but you're not on this field. This field, if it gets over your head, it is extra bases easily. And that will bring up Sunday, number 15. So no outs. Infield, at least third base playing in. I believe that's how the hit that got the runners on first and third, it went right through between third base and the shortstop because the third baseman was playing in and close to the bag. This post 109 out of South Tucson is no joke. They came to play as well. They've tied it already. It's 2-all. Here in the bottom of the first, no outs.
In a hurry, let's go. Somebody go get him, hurry up.
I'm not sure what happened there. A ground ball thrown to second base. And Coach Tommy will come out to have a chat with his pitcher, with Staling, to talk it out and see what their plan will be moving forward. Thank you so much to our sponsors like Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, and Hereford, Palominas. All the medical providers there, all the staff. We're grateful for each and every one of them. Thank you also to Grasshopper Landscaping. We're going to be out there. When I say we, I mean me. I got the message that the after video, the newly remodeled backyard of the Sierra Vista home that we did the before video last week will be ready tomorrow morning at 6:30. So I'll head out there tomorrow morning, and everybody will have the wake-up call with me. Everyone will set their alarm and wake up with me, and we'll head out to this home and see the difference that Grasshopper Landscaping was able to bring to this Sierra Vista backyard. It's a beautiful backyard. It's a beautiful pool, and now what they were planning on doing, if what they planned on doing ends up coming true, it's going to be amazing, and you won't want to miss it tomorrow morning at 6:30. Grasshopper Landscaping's after video, seeing what they were able to do. And remember, they can turn your outdoor space into an outdoor oasis. Find Grasshopper Landscaping on Facebook or online.
There you go.
Called strike at the knees.
Do it again. Not bad. Good job. Same zone.
Sunday, the cleanup hitter. No outs, runner on second. Already tied at 2 apiece. And that will go upstairs for ball 4. So, 2 on, no out. Moreno comes to the plate for post 109 out of Tucson. Jeff Davenport, Todd Ryan hanging out with you here at Arbens Field. There's no admission charge. You can come on in and hang out here and see all the familiar faces, all the friends for the return of American Legion baseball here in Sierra Vista. That pitch goes high. Again, the fastball is there. There is heat on the fastball. It's just not in the zone. He's just not finding it for some reason tonight. Is Staling. We'll see if his defense can help get him out of this jam here. The infield is going to be looking to turn 2 on a ground ball. That was a gorgeous breaking pitch, not called a strike, but it was a ball, 2-0. Now remember, this is, while this seems like it's an exhibition because it's American Legion, this is nothing. This is not the case, because there are legit national champions of the American Legion Baseball League that one of these teams could possibly be if they get on a hot streak and start winning. It's going to be something special. Here, you want me to hold this while you type? You got it. Passing the camera off to me. So behind the camera and on the call. Two on, no out. 2 have already come across the plate to tie the game here in the bottom of the first. That's a beautiful pitch. Called strike. And again, you can see Mayor Cleo McCall right across the way with his camera, taking photos. And wow, holds back. No, did he call a strike?
I was thinking by the pickleball courts. I thought I said that, but I guess not.
No, you did, but the thing is, I went down that road and there's like 6 fields over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened. They called a strike on the swing, saying it was a check swing strike.
You know, the library or the police station, there's so many fields in between. You gotta, that's why.
So that is the first out.
You gotta know where
was on a check swing.
In other words, if you're not used to knowing what this area is, then because there's so many fields, But anyway, now you know, you would just keep coming down that road. You know, you turn by the library, come down this road.
And here we go. Hey, Todd, you still have your mic on, bro.
Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
And that goes way past the batter on the other side. The runners will advance because, again, it is forever to get to that backstop. So 2 more runners in scoring position with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. The Sierra Vista team in real trouble here. That pitch goes high. Again, that is where those fastballs have been going, off the arm of Staling this entire bottom of the first. And that is a called strike at the knees. I think he said 2-2 was the count. Again, there's no scoreboard here, so we're just doing the best we can. Curveball, breaking pitch, fouled back. 2-strike count. Got to get him here. From the stretch, the pitch. And that is a called strike. 3, 2 down. With 2 in scoring position here at Arbens Field. And that will bring up hitter number 1.
Go, way to get on top, kid, way to get on top.
Woodworth at the bat for the American Legion post 109 in Tucson. That ball evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you to Dan the Man back in the studio, getting all the graphics done for us. And that is in the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 down, 2 on.
Hey, don't get 2 to count. There it is.
And that is a called strike right at the belt. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 on. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the first in a 2-2 game. Pitch, swing, and a miss, and they will throw down to first base and get the force at first. And that will end the first. What a way to pitch out of a jam. Great job to be able to do that, and great composure by Staling to hang in there and stay in there. He'll have a talk with head coach Tommy Fernandez as we take a moment to thank our sponsors here tonight, making this coverage possible. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista for all your vehicle title, registration, driver's license, identification, written testing, road testing, so much more. You'll find it all behind the pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet TV phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Working hard to earn your trust the right way. We'll be doing a video there, I believe, on Wednesday. So stay tuned to Cool FM for that. And thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. If you live or work here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. Join the credit union that supports your community. Federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. And thank you again to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. Make sure you have them in mind for your next home loan experience. They're proud to be a part and support the American Legion inaugural year youth baseball team, and with post number 52 right here in Sierra Vista for the first time in 20 years. American Legion Baseball is back in Sierra Vista.
I will say this, Jeff. With these skies the way they are tonight, to me, I would have a hard time seeing the ball, especially if I was in the outfield or something. Now, that's just with my eyes. I have worse eyes than maybe you or younger people do, but I'm having a hard time seeing the ball.
Are you saying that someone your age has worse eyes than a teenager on this field? Is that what you're saying, Todd? I am. I'm surprised and shocked by that.
There's no way I could play this game because the ball would be, I can't see the ball. Hardly.
I think that's why older people play softball. And now they play pickleball because it's a lot closer. You're not as far away. And we got pickleball going on right behind us on the pickleball courts here.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic to see. We love seeing all the activity of the pickleball courts here. It's so much fun.
And the fans, a good turnout here as well.
Skylar Leon, speaking of Chris Leon.
All right.
Skylar is at the plate, leading off the top of the second. Called strike. 0-1 count. Skyler, one of the standout players for the Buena team during their magical 20-win season this year. He'll be a part of it next year as well. But playing here in the American Legion League, the cool part about these jerseys is that they have the American flag on one arm. That's a grounder going to second. That will sneak in to right field for a leadoff base hit here in the top of the second. One on, no out for Sierra Vista American Legion, post number 52.
Yeah, got to get some runs back here. Tie ball game.
And that will bring up Staling, the pitcher. He can help out his own cause here. From the plate, from the batter's box. We'll see what he's able to do. That's a sharp grounder to third base. Bobbled by the third baseman. No play at either. And both runners will advance. They're going to send Skyler home. No, they hold him up. If anybody could have made it home and made it there, I think Skyler could have. But nonetheless, now there are two runners in scoring position with no outs here in the top of the second in a 2-2 game.
Last week was a close game, and this week we got a good one going here.
We definitely do. As Moore comes to the plate. See if we can get some more base hits.
Take it back.
And that is a sharp shot right back to the pitcher who holds Skyler. No, Skyler ends up going, and he slides in safe at home. Sierra Vista takes the lead, 3-2. One out. The boom greeting. Not sure if that'll go down as a sacrifice technically, since a run scored on the out, but either way, one down, runner on third. As Henderson comes to the bat. And it looks like Jackson is coming in to pinch run for Staling. So Staling's going to come into the dugout. As he is the pitcher for this game, want to make sure that he's not overly exerted. Not sure why they didn't bring him out until he made it all the way to third. Nonetheless, one down, Henderson at the plate. Sierra Vista with a 3-2 lead over Tucson. American Legion post 109 out of South Tucson. Full windup since the runner's on third. That first pitch high. Ball one. Skyler's just fearless on the base paths. There was nothing that was stopping him from going home, even on that throw, the look back and the throw over to first base to give Sierra Vista the lead. Swing and a miss, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Allman, the pitcher for post 109. That is a deep fly ball. That is going to go a country mile. And are they going to send him all the way home? They'll get to third easily. Henderson with a stand-up RBI triple. It's a 2-run lead again for the Sierra Vista American Legion, who leads 4-2. The boom greeting, welcoming in another run. Still only one down, and we are back to the top of the order. And Luna is coming into pinch run for Henderson with only one out, as Cole Isaacson, who led off this whole thing with an inside the park home run, mashed to the deepest part of this field. You know he wants to do it again. Now Sierra Vista leads 4-2, as you can see on your screen. Thanks to Dan the Man, keeping track of all that. Cole swings, gets a foul ball to the backstop. 0-1 count. Temperature finally dropping down to 95 degrees.
That's not bad.
Oh, stop, Todd.
Well, with the sun being down and the breeze, it actually is okay.
It's actually tolerable.
Yes.
At least it's not humid. And he drives one into left field. That'll bounce in for a base hit. An RBI single. Cole Isaacson is 2 for 2 as he drives in another run. It is 5-2 Sierra Vista.
The Boom Boys, I guess we can nickname them now.
Sure.
Why not?
Aaron Cortez up to the plate. Another back-to-back players that we've saw at Buena High School during their magical year. It's a hit and run, scooped up by the first baseman. What a great glove. That was a Gold Glove move. The first baseman, the only move he had was just to reach down, and that was such a sharp shot. It might have bounced up off the base had he missed it, but instead that makes 2 down. Cole is on second. Garrett at the plate for Sierra Vista. That goes over his head as Cole slides into third. So 90 feet away from another run. They already lead 5-2 here in the top of the second. Just like any high school game, this will go 7 innings. And even if Sierra Vista leads, it will go the full 7. Because Sierra Vista is the visiting team for this game, even though we are at Arbens Field.
And the next few games will be played at home here, actually, on Monday night.
That's right. If you're looking for Monday Night Baseball, the Monday Night Lights shining bright on our boys in blue. That's fouled back, going out of play, and so many cars over there. Those people are very brave to park on that side. I parked just about as far out in left field as possible behind a tree, so that way the tree could stop anything that's coming, but that would be a monster shot. That would be like an Aaron Judge type of drive. Not that any of the kids couldn't do it if given the right pitch and the right swing, but to be that close, I just think that's crazy. That'll be a walk for Garrett, and we'll bring up Esquer. Runners on the corners.
I'm assuming your car got hit one time by a ball?
Oh, no, mine, I don't think it has. I just don't want to take any chances.
Oh, okay. You're just being extra smart and cautious, which makes sense.
That was fisted, and that might bounce in. It is fair and bounces in. Cole will score. It is 6-2 Sierra Vista on a 2-out single by Esquer.
Hey, good job, baby.
Get ready. Shakalaka. That'll bring up Piper. Number 10.
Let's go, Caleb.
Runners on first and second. 2 down. Top of the second. 6-2 lead, if I'm adding correctly. And again, there's no scoreboard here, but hopefully I've said it enough where Dan can correct me if I'm wrong. Swing and a miss. Beautiful swing.
That was a home run swing.
That really was. Thank you to all the sponsors that you're seeing flash across your screen. You can see them all in the post description as well.
That's what I told him. I said, he's got a big nose.
And that goes high. I believe you said 2 up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Nope, I guess it was 2-1. Now it's 2-2.
Missing underneath. Stay through. Stay through. Go.
And I believe the field umpire was the home plate umpire last week, and they said that he was the last coach of the American Legion team in Sierra Vista 20 years ago. So he's still enjoying the American Legion feeling out here. That's fisted, going foul toward the soccer net. Because again, yes, this is Arbin's Field, where there are soccer goals, there are football uprights, and there's a big old baseball field here as well. It's 3-1, a one-stop shop.
Nobody.
2-strike count. And that is a grounder to third. That will be going foul as well. So hanging in there is Piper, number 10. Fields is in the on-deck circle if they get to him.
Nobody.
If they're able to extend this top half of the second. That is in the dirt. Pass ball. Both runners will advance from first to second and third. Again, because once that ball gets past the catcher, it is an easy one-base advance. That backstop is so far behind the catcher. It is insane. Refilling the baseball pocket of the home plate umpire. The 2-strike pitch to Piper goes high for ball 4. Boy, he earned that walk. A fantastic job. A great patient at bat. As that brings up Fields with the bases loaded, 2 down. A 6-2 lead for this Sierra Vista team here in the top of the second. Breaking pitch, gets past the catcher. It's a foot race home. He is safe in at home. The other runners advance as well. It is 7-2 Sierra Vista.
That was a little weaker boom this time.
They've had to do that 5 times.
They're getting
this
tired.
inning.
They're getting tired.
I mean, you know, the boom
I was
chance.
disappointed with that one.
You know, the boom chance. When you score 5 runs, hey, this is great though. I mean, remember, just like in high school baseball, if there's a 10-run lead in the 5th, that will end the game. If there's a 15-run lead in the 4th, that will end the game. So,
so
right now, the Sierra Vista team has a 5-run lead, as it is 7-2. But again, the bats of post 109. They came out firing and tied up this game. Will they be able to do that? 5 runs down at least, possibly more, if Fields has anything to say about it at the plate. Skyler in the on-deck circle. Hey, brother, good to see you, man. You cooking up some dogs over there? You got the... Okay, all right, just making sure.
The trailer out today.
Oh, the trailer's out today, too? Oh, awesome. So you're staying cool, hopefully. Is it AC in there? Is it... Oh, okay, all right, okay, then never mind. That's why you're out here hanging out. You got the swamp cooling going on out here. So that will load the bases again. As the coach comes out to have a chat with his pitcher, much like Coach Tommy did with Staling in the bottom of the 1st. Here we are in the top of the 2nd. And another meeting of the minds on the mound for this American Legion team from South Tucson, post 109. Their head coach, or manager, if you will, is Coach Marino, coming out there to encourage his pitcher with 2 down. Bases are loaded, so we'll see what Fields is able to do.
Yeah, the Sierra Vista bats.
Excuse me, Skyler. Skyler's coming up.
Oh, Skyler, okay.
Speaking of Skyler, remember that one of our sponsors, Chris Leon, and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage of Sierra Vista wants you to think of them for your next home loan experience. Contact Chris and the entire team at Cross Country Mortgage. Watches that one go low and away, 1-0. Skyler can get a RBI on a walk with the bases loaded and 2 down.
Let's go, Sky. Come on, let's go number 1. Let's go. Oh, yeah, Sky.
Digs in. Swings, and that, is it going to fall into center field? No, the second baseman had a run on it right away. He had the jump, made it, got the ball caught. So Sierra Vista will leave 3 on, but not before 5 come across the plate, and I believe the score is 7-2 as we'll head to the bottom of the second. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to our good friends at TWN Communications, fast, reliable internet with no data caps, and save money when you prepay. Find out more at TWN Communications. Thank you also to Vinny's Pizza, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Good luck to all the local teams and athletes here on Cool FM. And thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community, and the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by MORSE. It is still really warm outside tonight. Don't let the look of these young superstar athletes fool you. I'm schwitzing a little bit myself, Todd, so as we're going through this, and I believe is Aiden going to take over a little bit? We'll let Aiden Murray step on in. Aiden did some great coverage for us on the soccer field last night at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. So glad to have you back behind the camera, Aiden. Thank you so much for all of your help as you are getting your intern hours here, I guess, for your degree there at U of A in film and television.
Yeah, Aiden going to school up there in a few months, and he's joined the Cool FM Live staff here. Great to have him on board helping us out for the next few months.
Absolutely.
And
always
maybe even more
that.
Down the road.
Hey, without a doubt.
Maybe we'll hire him after he's done with.
You know what? No offense, Todd, but I think it might be like Full Sail University, or that's going to hire him to teach there, or something like that, or he's going to be covering like Major League Baseball. I think you're stuck with me, Todd. Unfortunately, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Todd, I think it's unfortunate, but when reality sets in, here we go. Bottom of the second inning, Sierra Vista team over the Tucson team. 7-2 as Figueroa comes to the plate for American Legion Post 109. Post 109 out of South Tucson base. Sharp shot to the first baseman, and nobody there to cover. A mental error on the infield. The pitcher should have been over there. Staling got to remember what to do after the ball gets hit. Instead, had a little bit of cement feet there on the mound, not able to get over to first base in time. So an infield single for Figueroa leads off the bottom of the second as Kirkman comes to the plate for, again, as I was saying, this American Legion team from Post 109 in South Tucson, wearing their black jerseys, white pants. While the Sierra Vista team has their gray jerseys with blue pinstripes. Great breaking ball. Called a strike. And that is a sharp shot to left field, going foul. That one tailed a little bit. I was worried it might have stayed in bounds in the field of play. So a 2-strike count with 1 on, no outs. A beautiful fastball, my goodness gracious. That was the best pitch that we have seen Staling throw all game long, and it comes as a strikeout, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by MORSE. 1 down, 1 on. As we're at the bottom of the order, Johnson at the plate. Watches that ball go high. Some serious smoke coming off the arm of Staley. That is a beautiful breaking pitch. Called strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Another breaker that is not called. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down, runner on first. Bottom of the second, Sierra Vista leads by 5. Now that gorgeous pitch evens the count. Staley finding his rhythm here in the second after a shaky first. That goes high. Man, there. How fast is that? Does somebody have a radar on that? Because that's got to be high 70s, low 80s, I would assume. It is just so fast. Runner goes on a called strike 3, but a stolen base puts 1 in scoring position with 2 down. As we are back at the top of the order, Welch will come into the batter's box.
Do they have an app for speed pitch yet somewhere, do you think, Jeff? I could download an app if you want.
I'm sure, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I don't know. Again, Staley is finding his rhythm now. This is the reason why he was called up to be the starting pitcher today. That breaking pitch did not break as much as he had hoped, so evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the second. Fouled back, 2 strike count for Staley. From the stretch, exhales and throws high.
Good idea. Good idea.
Trying to get him to swing at some high heat. Not there. Try it again. That breaking pitch, that will run the count full. So Staley, that was ahead at 1-2. Welch running the count full. Swing and a miss on strike 3 to get out of the inning. Staley with 2 strikeouts. A fantastic job by that young man as he comes into the dugout. Tucson leaves 1 on. We'll head to the top of the third. The score is still 7-2. Thank you so much to our fantastic sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thanks to Dan, the man, back in the studio, showing them all to you, like Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Looking to buy or sell your home or land? Sherry Ethel's number is in the post description. Send her a text message, and you will be connected with one of the best, actually the best real estate agent in all of Southern Arizona to be able to do that. Hey now, Salvador, you're actually, I'm talking to you live on Cool FM Live. Yes, we are here at, it's not the Buena game, it is the Sierra Vista American Legion game, where we are broadcasting from here this evening over at Arbens Field. Gotta come by, stop by and join us, man. But let's see here, this one is American Legion Post 109 hanging out here as well. But good to talk to you, man. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon. Sending a voice memo here to one of my Facebook friends.
I'm glad you gave your hat to somebody else. That was the longest inning ever.
And you do have a lot of friends, I've noticed, Jeff, on your page.
Todd, I'm very famous.
I don't know how you keep track of them all, quite frankly.
I'm very famous, Todd. Not just because of you. I was mildly famous before you, and then you just strapped the rocket to me, and I became extremely famous. So I have you to blame for that.
I don't know how you keep track of all those birthdays that you send out.
Well, thankfully, Facebook reminds me every morning, and I send little messages. Actually, one of my Facebook friends writing to me now, thanking me for the birthday message I sent them earlier today. So replying back, and that is a sharp shot to second, grounded up and thrown over to first for the first out of the top of the third. Staling on a ground out will bring up more. So one down, nobody on. Thanks again for tuning in tonight. As always, leave some love in the chat wherever you're watching us at. Leave some comments for if you're watching for Post 109 in South Tucson. So glad you're joining us. If not, if you're watching for American Legion Post 52 in Sierra Vista, leave some love for them as well. Called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. It's been a busy day on Cool FM Live. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm wearing my Custard Critic shirt today, my Culver's shirt. That was their 40th anniversary shirt that they gave me. And I usually wear it when we go do the Custard Critic, as we did today. We did the Cluckstard Critic, reviewing the brand new chicken sandwiches. There was free chicken sandwiches that were going to the first 100 people that came through Culver's in Sierra Vista today, and every single Culver's. That is 1,000 restaurants times 100 sandwiches. How much? What's that math, Todd? That's like 1.5 million. That's like 1.5 million chicken sandwiches, if my math is correct. It's insane. It's like 3.5 million chicken sandwiches that were given out nationwide today. Strikeout, so 2 down now. As Henderson comes to the plate for the Sierra Vista team. Stacy's here. We can actually talk to him about it and find out how today went. He was there this morning with me. So 2 down. Looks like both pitchers taking command here. Staling in the bottom of the second.
1,000 times 100. I got my calculator out,
Almond,
Jeff.
hang on, I'm talking, Todd. And Almond on the mound for Post 109. Right? That's like 3.5 million. I think it's something like that. You're saying 100,000. I think that math is wrong. I think Culver's gave out like 3.3 million chicken sandwiches today.
They have more than 1,000, though, don't they?
Well, not much more, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just over 1,000. Franchise locations across the United States. Of course, the #1 location right here in Sierra Vista.
Absolutely.
And we're not just saying that. They literally won the award, the Culver's Award, the Blue Crew Award. That is ball 4. So the bottom of the order gets on base with 2 down. That'll bring up Cole Isaacson, who's 2 for 2 with an inside the park home run and a single as he comes to the left side of that batter's box. And I'm waiting to see. They are not even moving. This outfield, they're insane. Well, maybe they're just really far back right now, but they're not moving back even further, which is what they should do when Cole Isaacson is at the plate. He is a superstar for that Buena team that had the magical season this year. 20 wins. So 1 on, a 2-out walk puts 1 on for this Sierra Vista team. It's so hard not to say this Buena team. It's so difficult because you got Coach Tommy, you got Cole Isaacson, you got so many familiar names that we called. And no, this is the American Legion team in Sierra Vista. It looks like number 8, Luna, coming in to pinch run for Henderson. So Henderson will come in. Oh, boom. There we go. I give him a boom as he came back in, even though he didn't score a run. Todd was very depressed when that boom was not as enthusiastic as he thought it should have been, so I can't leave my boy hanging.
You're still learning.
And that is coming at us. As it goes back, and will it? Wow, just goes in between those 2 cars. That was amazing. It was on a hop, so it wouldn't have done that much damage, but still. So just missing that breaking pitch. And the runner will race off to second base as that pitch bounced probably 6 feet in front of home plate, bounced right off the catcher's mask to go back into the field of play. So with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. So Cole, I believe a 2-strike count against him. As he steps back into the batter's box, such a patient hitter. Woodworth on the mound for post 109, and that is mashed to left field. Will it fall in for a base hit? It does, and the runner will round third and score as Cole gets a RBI double. He is 3 for 3. A single, a double, and an inside the park home run. His next at bat, he will be going for a triple to hit for the cycle. It is 8-2, Sierra Vista.
And you know, if ever there was a park, a field
that
where he's got a good chance to get that triple, it's this one.
It is absolutely this one. That's right, Todd.
He's got a chance at this.
I would say follow the ball. Just when the ball gets hit, follow the ball, and I'll call the action that's going around. Thank you, Aiden. Aaron Cortez, another Buena standout at the plate, watches a strike as third base is stolen, and that ball goes into left field, so another run comes in. All with 2 outs. It is 9-2, Sierra Vista. Great hustle, great base running by Cole Isaacson. There's a boom for you, Todd.
Yeah, they're getting tired out doing that.
They are. There's so many runs that are coming in, and we're only in the top of the third. The night is young, Todd, and it's already past my bedtime, and the night is young. Why do you do this to me? Because you know I love it, and you know I love you. Everybody loves Todd Ryan. Called strike on Cortez. As all of this has happened with 2 outs. It was a 2-out walk that started this whole thing. Swing and a miss on strike 3, but that ball will get past the catcher, and even on a strikeout, it's a pass ball, and the runner gets to first. I forgot to ask Dan if the sound is okay. Am I yelling too much and getting too excited? He would have let us know by now, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you would have, Dan. Watching back in the studio, keeping everything going. This is all with 2 outs. My goodness. Even on a swinging strikeout, post 109 cannot get out of this half of the third. And Cole Garrett up to the plate.
I'll start making lineup changes.
And that bounces in to first base. Good job by the first baseman to block that from going behind him and advancing the runner. Beautiful camera work by Aiden Murray.
Out here and start getting loose. Let's go.
As Todd's trying not to get choked up here with the, now it's all still. The air is really still right now. You can kind of see as the dust kind of comes up. There's very little breeze at the moment. Now it's picking up just a little bit. Right as I say that, of course.
Yeah, there was
very calm for the last few moments.
Yeah, there was a lot of wind to start off the game, leading up to just a few moments ago.
And it is.
Let's go 1-4.
6 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour here in Sierra Vista, Arizona at Arbens Field. The 100th year celebration of American Legion Baseball across these United States and returning to Sierra Vista. And this game started with an inside the park home run, but it actually started before then with a ceremonial first pitch by Mayor Cleo McCaw, great mayor of Sierra Vista. Who, I mean, if there was a batter in the box his size, it would have been a strike. If it was my size, it would have been a ball. It would have been a little high.
Yeah.
But we'll just say it was someone his size. And that is a shot into right field. All with 2 outs. The 2-out rally continues. They hold the runner at second. 9-2. And the 2 runs that have been scored have all come with 2 outs. Esquer coming to the plate now with a runner in scoring position. 2 on, 2 out. Thank you to all the sponsors that make this coverage possible, and thank you to Dan the Man. I'm back in the Stu studio called Strike 0-1.
Or what we like to call the Cool FM Sports Center.
I don't know if you can use that phrase without the House of Mouse coming after you, because ABC is a Disney property. So, and that is going to be a foul ball off the inside of his foot. Esquer hobbling now around, just trying to work that out. That is a hard shot off the foot. The home plate umpire will brush off the dish to give him a chance to stretch it out. Possibly rub some dirt on it himself. So he comes back into the batter's box, a little gingerly on that left ankle.
Let's go, Chicken Joe.
Tallman with a beautiful pitch.
Jace, where's Jace? Jace, come here.
So a 9-2 lead, 2 on, 2 out. Looking to add to it here. Esquer waits the pitch, breaking pitch inside. We are on the top of the 3rd here at Arbens Field. Just a stone's throw from the city of Sierra Vista complex off Tacoma Street. That goes low. Not biting on that low pitch, the low splitter. Esquer hangs in there.
How does your feel? You ready to go?
Swing and a miss, goes down on strikes. So Sierra Vista will leave 2 on, but not before 2 more come across the plate to make it a 9-2 game. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, and we want to thank our fantastic sports sponsors that Dan the Man has been flashing up on the screen for you. Sponsors like Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Aloe Fiber, Right Way Heating and Cooling, American Southwest Credit Union, Sierra Toyota, Vinny's Pizza, and Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Thank you so much for your sponsorship and your support. Stacey, if you got a minute, we'll come talk to Stacey for a second here. And, oh, thank you. Yeah, if you want to hold that, I can hold that. Stacey, my goodness gracious, great to see you. As if you hadn't got enough of me today. Here, we can stand over here, so that way we can be on camera here. You got to see Stacey, GM over at the Sierra Vista Culvers. We were there early this morning for the Cluckstered Critic, the very first ever, and probably only, Cluckstered Critic, as we got to review the chicken sandwiches. How long did it take before the 100 were done?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Oh,
so
my
we average
gosh.
about, one every
the earth from the Culvers on South Highway 92 all the way to Wisconsin because they never run out of food. I still cannot figure that out. I don't know how you do that, but it's got to be because of that. And you've blinked twice to show me that that is connectivity. Oh, it's back. Okay, thank you. So it's because you know people were tired of hearing about me talk about Culvers. But so having Susan there, she seems like she'll be a great fit.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited for her and what she's going to bring to the table, and yeah, it's going to help us grow as a company and everything. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, it's absolutely awesome. And so basically, you sold one chicken sandwich every minute.
About a minute and a half,
Yeah, minute and a half that you were open. Do you have the breakdown of what was bought more? Which of the three? Was it the grilled? Was it the crispy? Or was it the spicy crispy?
I think it was between the grilled and the crispy today.
Okay, all right. That spicy crispy, I'll tell you what, I enjoyed that at lunch, and that was, you know, a couple hours after I saw you. And man, the heat stays. It is really good. It is so good. So these Cluckster Critic approved for the first time ever. 15 blue plastic spoons awarded. Never happened before. Will probably never happen again. But you can go and enjoy those brand new chicken sandwiches over at Culver's on South Highway 92. Stacey, good to see you, man.
See us, yeah.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for everything.
Always a
Love
pleasure.
you.
All right.
And great to see friends and family alike out here tonight on the field, ready to go. In the bottom of the third we go. As we go to the bottom of the third, 9-2 lead, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Sierra Vista team. It is number 16 on the mound. Haros coming in to pitch for Sierra Vista as he stays loose by throwing to his shortstop as the head coach of Post 109 out of South Tucson, Coach Moreno, goes over the details of the switching, the fielder changes going on here in the bottom of the third with the home plate umpire, and we are back to baseball. Celebrating 100 years of American Legion baseball across the United States. I forgot to ask Stacey if he played baseball when he was a kid. Stacey, did you play baseball when you were a kid?
I did. Actually, I remember this field. It used to terrorize us because of this never-ending center field.
Yeah, so you actually played on this field.
I did, yep. I played many years ago, many moons ago. Played for the Spartans was one of my teams, but yeah, we dreaded this field because as you got up to the senior league and everything, anything over center field, it was
it's inside the park home run.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, how long did your baseball career last? Did you play at Buena or did you play?
No, just through Little League and
American Legion, which is awesome.
Yep.
I mean, because American Legion, you're basically high school age when you're playing that, right?
Yep.
So I mean,
that was pretty much the end of it, but yeah, still stayed in it. Kids played, so always been in touch with it. So
that's great. Well, so glad you're here tonight. I forgot to ask you that and wanted to do that. So, Todd's got some food. Todd, what do you have there, bud?
We got the loaded American Legion hot dog.
That is absolutely loaded. I'm seeing chili. I'm seeing, it looks like Cheese Whiz, some chilies on there, and some onions.
Onions, very tasty.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's half gone, so I assume it is very tasty. Look at you, Todd. Oh, I wish this was smell-o-vision. That smells amazing. That is a good smelling chili dog. You want to show off the chili dog here as soon as we that goes back out of play. We'll take a look at the chili dog now that Todd got. Look at, oh my gravy. Look at that.
You can have one of those right now.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Actually, they're available here every Monday night. Well, for the next few Monday nights while the Legion plays here in Sierra Vista.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
So number 12, Capogrosso coming to the plate.
And then go fetch it. Don't you throw it? And then go
They throw back over to first, safe. Yeah, you can scoot up in. You can scoot up a little closer.
Okay, I wish you a... Nothing. Is that right?
Runner goes. Throw down to second. Wow, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be on first glance because the base runner had such a jump. I did not think that it would have been as close as it was, but a gorgeous throw by the Sierra Vista catcher, not in time. Runner in scoring position with no outs, I believe. I was busy talking to Stacey. And that is fouled. That's going to hit a car. That's got to hit a car. Listen. Oh, I was waiting for a big thump.
Sounded like it hit the road.
So thank goodness that didn't hit a car. It just would have been a fun sound to hear. Not that I wish damage on anyone's car. I don't.
You just like to hear the sound.
Oh yeah, the sound is amazing. It's my ringtone. I mean, come on. Is it a car getting hit by a baseball? That's my ringtone. No, it's not. Again, Capogrosso at the plate, runner on second, no outs. That ball gets past the catcher, going all the way to the backstop, advancing the runner to third. So a run 90 feet away for post 109, down 9-2 here in the bottom of the third. This is a tough field to play on for that very reason. The outfield, it goes on forever. Foul tip, strike three. That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. I believe that is one down. Runner on third. And the ASMR sound effects you're hearing is Todd chewing. You have your microphone on there, man.
Are you saying I'm a loud chewer?
I'm just saying you got the microphone right next to your mouth and you're chewing. You're chewing your food. You're not a loud chewer. But it might come across that way to people who are listening.
I keep forgetting I have the microphone on.
You did earlier in this game. I'm like, wait a second, I'm not talking. Where is that extra noise coming from? Oh, Todd, your mic is still on. Oh, dang it. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry about that. Oh, geez. Oh, jeepers.
Well, Aiden, our camera guy, was trying to find the field, and there's so many fields behind the police station.
It's true. Yeah, there's a bunch back
City
here.
Hall, yeah.
And tonight, actually, it might be even harder to find because last week it was the first American Legion game in Sierra Vista in 20 years. So there was a huge crowd. They brought out all the American Legion riders. They all had their big old flags. It was American flag everywhere. And so it was almost easier to find last week than it was tonight. That ball goes foul.
Looks like we got some tailgaters on the first base side line there as well.
I love that. That is fouled back as well.
It's actually turned out to be a pretty good night for baseball here as it's gone on here. It's not quite as warm as when it started and the wind has died down.
Yeah, you can see the dust just staying in the air. It's not moving at all. That was a gorgeous pitch by Haros. So they get the ball back to him as he will return to the mound again. I believe there's only one out. Runner on third in the bottom of the third. Post 109 at the plate, down 9-2. Wow, what a fastball. Just a little low. Haros had some heat on that. So after a shaky first inning, Staling ended up only giving up 2 runs in 2 innings of work and a couple of strikeouts. And that is a sharp shot to center field. The center fielder is going back. It is going to go over his head. Not able to make the catch Willie Mays style. So the 1 run from third will score easily. But because of the hustle to get to the ball as quickly as the center fielder did, only holds it to a double. So a 1-out double scores 1 across for post 109. And they now have 3 runs in this game. 9-3, the score. Bottom of the third. See if the bats can come alive for post 109. Perhaps more off the bat of Moreno, number 8. I'm sorry. This is the bottom of the third, I believe. I know, it's past my bedtime too. Had a young fan asking me what inning it was. I should have said it's the bottom of the 13th. I should have said that. It's the top of the 19th. And just seeing what his face looked like. Like, what? That's a nice pitch right there. A lot of foul balls going in that direction. You can tell that his fastball is working because of the directionality. It's like a sinking fastball that the batters are, or maybe a rising fastball, the batters are just getting underneath, and it's just going straight back, straight up and straight back. So the fastball working well for Jaros. There it is again. So 2-strike count.
A lot of foul balls right now.
Well, and they got to run them down too, because there's only a limited number of balls here at the field that the umpires have to start with. I don't know why the American Legion just doesn't bring a whole big old go to one of the sporting goods stores and just buy a big old box and just have all those balls ready to go, one in each dugout. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't want to chase down the foul balls, but that's in the dirt. Fastball in the dirt.
Go, let's go. Get in the zone, kid.
He's bringing that one up just a little bit.
Maybe Cool FM can help get them some extra balls, Jeff.
Yeah, we can talk to Bruce and the team about that. That is a called strike 3 at the knees. 2 down. That strikeout brought to you by the Chris Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Make sure for your next loan, give Chris a call. His team will find you the best rate, the best deal that you can possibly get. Thank you, Chris Leon, for sponsoring tonight's game.
Absolutely. New sponsor here on Cool FM Live.
From the stretch, 2 down, 1 on, swing and a miss. 1 run has come across here in the bottom of the 3rd, making it 9-3, but post 109 wants to take advantage of having another runner in scoring position before this 3rd inning comes to an end. Nice breaking pitch, a little high.
Hey, pull it a little bit.
Jaros from the stretch. They are keeping the runner on, or holding the runner on second. Swing and a miss. Beautiful fastball. He's pitching out of his hat every single time. That's how fast he's throwing. He's throwing so fast his hat comes off. It's awesome. Yeah, it does every time. And that is strike 3. Getting out of this inning, leaving 1 on as 1 comes across. We will head to the top of the 4th, and the score is 9-3. Sierra Vista American Legion posts 52 in the lead. They get greeted coming into the dugout, and we want to greet and thank our amazing sponsors like Sonic Drive-In on Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista on the east side of Fry. Come enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. I'm thinking that sounds like a great place to stop by, Todd, to go get a nice little slushie or something over there at Sonic before bedtime. Get a nice treat over there. Sonic is about community support and great tasty treats. Thank you also to Sierra Toyota, the sponsor of the premier sponsor, presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto. In week number 7, there was not a winner on Doggo Lotto. There was not a jackpot winner.
No.
So no jackpot winner today. So it increases to $150 cash and prizes, because there was $50 cash and the $50 in triple ply plush toilet paper donated by Bobby Balsinger at Eagle Plumbing. And now it'll add another $50 to next week. So we'll see what happens.
Well, what is the total then? I know you're really great at math.
Yes,
or should I get my calculator out?
$2.75 million going to the winner of Doggo. No, that can't be right.
I think you're
is that right? 50 plus 50 plus 50 is 2.75. No, that can't be it. But it'd be 150 in cash and prizes, should that be the case. It'd be 150 cash. I imagine that $50 cash will be put in to the Doggo Lotto pot, and the triple ply toilet paper will carry over as well. The $50 worth of triple ply toilet paper.
Okay, because I saw 175 on a poster that we had yesterday.
175. Oh, I don't remember that.
Today. So I don't know.
Maybe somebody else had an extra $25 that was gifted for something. But again,
the price is going up.
Is Dan saying anything here in the? No. Okay.
Dan, can you clarify that?
Yeah. Dan could clarify it. He would be able to know.
Aiden will be able to tell us, or maybe he can message us.
Yeah. You can text Todd and get that information to him.
What's the jackpot for next Doggo Lotto next Monday night, Dan?
And again, you can go to coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. Get your numbers picked. Your 3 lucky lucky numbers picked free of charge.
Yeah, no
It's
cost.
free to play, fun to play, and it helps support our local animal shelter when you share those videos, when you tag your friends in those videos. Share that video in groups, please, to all the Facebook groups that you're a part of. Let everybody see what's going on and the dogs that are available for adoption at the Nancy J. Brua Animal Care Center. Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time. It was so hot. I did not do good. Aiden was there with Dan as Dan was yelling at me through the screen going, Jeff, you forgot to load the ball tube. I forgot to do that like all 3 times. I forgot to load the ball tube. It was humiliating. My brain was fried. Literally. That's fisted, popped up towards second. 1 pitch, 1 down here in the top of the 4th.
Well, the dog's got to have a ball to pick.
True.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty long Doggo Lotto without any balls to pick. So it's understandable.
Actually, today's dogs, they made their pick, broke the plane within the first 5 seconds, each one. It was,
oh, wow.
They did a fantastic job. They were superstar ball pickers, all-star ball pickers today on Doggo Lotto. And again, if you haven't seen it, you gotta go see it, please. Go watch it online. It was just posted 2.5 hours ago. I mean, don't watch it now. You're watching baseball now. Watch it before you go to bed. It'll warm your heart before you go to sleep tonight. Watching me make a fool out of myself, which I always do on Cool FM Live for some strange reason. That's why Todd keeps me around. We can't let Todd look stupid.
Ratings.
We can't let Todd look ridiculous. He created this thing, so we can't make him look dumb. I have to be. Which doesn't take much for me to look like an idiot. So
plenty of times I felt, and I was going to say looked, but nobody can see me in front of the camera.
No, they never do. You're hidden from us all, Todd. Fouled back. Batter in the on-deck circle. Number 2, Jordan, will go chase that down. As Jackson is at the plate for this Sierra Vista team, up 9-3 here in the top of the 4th.
You know, but I don't think you can ever feel really, truly safe unless you've got, like...
Hit by pitch right in the... Did that hit him in the arm or the side? It almost sounded like the side of the ribs where he got hit, but his elbow could have gotten in the way. Not exactly sure, but either way, HBP, hit by pitch with 1 down, will put Jackson on base the hard way as Jordan comes up to the plate with Haros in the on-deck circle.
And as I was going to say, this is the kind of field, as we talked about, this is a, what do you call it, a runs kind of field.
Run-friendly field, for sure.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Offensive friendly. That is a fair ball. Just off the third baseman's glove. The runner will hold at second, but that was a sharp shot by Jordan, and that third baseman got a glove on it just enough to not let it go down the line and possibly score 1 for Sierra Vista. But with 1 down, they have 2 on. One of them in scoring position as number 16, Haros, the pitcher. The relief pitcher comes up to the plate for this Sierra Vista team, looking to help his own cause from inside the batter's box. Thank you again to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. We have so many sports sponsors now, it's almost crazy to keep up with them all. And we're grateful for each, and I don't know how you keep up with them all, but we're grateful for each and every one of them on that list in the post description. Yeah, that's true. That helps. Yeah, that does help. That is a fly ball to center field. The center fielder looks at it, finds it, and gets it, and pulls it back into play quicker than a hiccup. 2 down on a fly ball that the center fielder backed up a couple paces to gauge where the ball was coming, was able to get it in front of it, and get it back in. 2 down. Luna comes to the plate for Sierra Vista. Here in the top of the 4th, Sierra Vista leads 9-3, looking to add to it with 2 down. They scored their 2 runs in the top of the 3rd with 2 down. There's 2 on right now. Why not score 2 more with 2 down?
I'd be for that.
Breaking pitch driven into left field. The left fielder finds it and comes in and makes the catch for the third out. So Sierra Vista will leave 2 on, get none across the plate. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th, and the score remains 9-3. As we said, thank you so much to our fantastic sports sponsors that make this coverage possible. We are so grateful for each and every one of them, like the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, like Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving Southern Arizona since 1963. Copper Queen Community Hospital in Bisbee, Douglas, Hereford, Palominas. Grasshopper Landscaping, I will be there. If you're just joining us, I'll be there early tomorrow morning. Set your alarm for 6:30 a.m. I will be on site with Taylor Trejo to see the finished product, the work that was done, and then I'll get footage so that way a video can be produced. Maybe we can have Aiden produce a video for us.
Oh, yeah, you want to send it to him?
Yeah, I can send it to Aiden, and Aiden can produce the video of the before and after, since he is the master video man behind the camera right now, of the before and after of what Grasshopper Landscaping, how they transformed this Sierra Vista yard. You're going to see the after tomorrow morning. And then we'll put the video together of the before video that I took, the B-roll footage that I took, and then the B-roll that I'll take tomorrow for the before and after. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services. We love Jennifer. We love the staff there. They're just the greatest people, and they do so much that anything that the DMV can do, they do it, and they do it better. You'll leave with a smile. The service is extremely quick. You don't need to wait in the long lines. You go to Ginger's for all of your motor vehicle needs. Thank you to Aloe Fiber. Boy, I'm seeing their trucks everywhere right now. It's like they have invaded and infested Sierra Vista. It is absolutely insane as they continue.
And their service is so much faster than the competition.
Excellent.
As far as the what do you call it on the line there, downloads,
the download speed.
The speed in it.
Fiber.com. That might be the right way to find your next internet provider. Speaking of right way, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We're going to see them on Wednesday. They're going to record a radio ad with me, and then we're going to go do a video after that, is what it seems like. So we're looking forward to working with Right Way. There's nothing blocking us. There's nothing going on now. I think we're back, and it's a popped up foul ball. Someone's going to go chase that down, bring it back, get a snack. That's what they should be saying over at the little snack shack here that they got set up. Do they have sweet treats there, or is it just dogs? Is there like ice cream or anything sweet?
I don't see anything sweet. Just soda.
And that is a called strike 3. Down on strikes. Horos gets a strikeout, brought to you by the MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by MORSE. We will be at MORSE Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram tomorrow morning at 9:30 for the Vehicle of the Week broadcast. Looking forward to seeing what vehicle they bring out on the lot for us to view and preview and hopefully get sold. It's amazing how many of the vehicles of the week that we show on Cool FM Live have actually been sold. It's awesome to see the Cool F Empire reacting the way that they do.
And I should be able to find the Dodge dealership tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, easily. Yeah. Easily. Just go where you did last week. That is a strike at the ankles called to Dominguez, I believe, is the name of that player. They tried to squeeze it all into the, and that is a called strike 3. 2 straight strikeouts for Horos. That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC, serving our community. Who does that bring up? I'm not sure, because their number is not on the front jersey, and they've already got substitution players coming in, and so. Oh, that's a shot right into center field. A 2 out. That's going to go past the center fielder. Going all the way to one of the deepest parts of the outfield, going into third. They have a shot to get him. Out at third. A great relay from the outfield. Coming into the cutoff man. And that is the third out of the inning. That out, and that beautiful relay from the outfield brought to you by Chris Leon at Cross Country Mortgage. If you're looking for your next loan, don't get thrown out at third. You make sure that you get the home run and you go to Chris Leon at Cross Country Mortgage. What a great play by the defense of this Sierra Vista American Legion Post 52 team. You can see this, the way the dust is just not moving. I mean, it is just thick out here as it gets kicked up. It is moving so slowly, like a mist across the field. Very little breeze, but what little breeze there is seems to be moving toward right field and the first baseline. But the Sierra Vista team celebrating. I said they had a chance right as that was being thrown, and boy, what a strike thrown to third to be able to nail the runner there. It was a bang-bang play for sure. From this angle, I almost think the runner was safe, but I'm not going to say that very loud because we're standing right next to the Sierra Vista dugout. I don't want them to hate me, Todd. So, number 14 on the mound. This is Taylor on the mound for Post 109. His team down 9-3 as we come to the top of the 5th inning. About 22 minutes before the top of the hour.
You know, this team just seems like they're getting better and better. They lost their first game of the season in Tucson, and now last week they had a nice win. This week, just one hit after another, some really great pitching, and I don't know. I mean,
if they can get 4 runs in the top half of this inning and then shut out the Post 109, this game will be over because it is high school rules. 10 runs after 5 is the rule. So let's see what the bats can do.
So, yeah, Sierra Vista American Legion, Post 52, may have one of the better teams in the American Legion, Southern edition here, Southeast Arizona.
That is in the dirt for ball 1.
After tonight.
The first pitch from Taylor, a ball in the dirt. And again, these are not exhibition games. There will be an American Legion national champion. Could it be this American Legion team that is our visitors from South Tucson, Post 109? Could it be our Sierra Vista American Legion, Post number 52? They're wearing these awesome jerseys that have the patch, the 100th season patch. It's called Strike. 100th season patch. It looks really great on that left arm as the American flag draped across the right arm of the Post 52 jerseys.
Yeah, he's the other guy now.
I believe it was Coach Tommy Fernandez that designed the jersey.
By the way, Dan the Man back at the studio has updated. It's a $200 jackpot value cash and prizes next week.
Thank you, Dan.
For Doggo Lotto.
So get your numbers in. Go to coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. What a gorgeous catch by the first baseman. Running backwards, reaching out that left hand to snag the ball out of the air. 1 down here in the top of the 5th as the superstar, Cole Isaacson, Old King Cole at the plate, number 3. He's looking to hit the cycle. If he gets a triple, Cole will have hit for the cycle. He's had a single, a double, and he started his day with an inside the park home run. He is the leadoff hitter. It's the top of the order for this Sierra Vista team.
The phone is going into low power mode.
Oh, is the phone going into low power mode, Ton? If it goes like that? If it
got a battery notification, the screen went dark.
So battery notification coming up here. Do you have a juice pack or a charger? I got one in my car if you want me to go get it.
You want to run and get it, or you want to give me the keys and get it?
I'll go get it.
Okay.
I'll let you talk. Okay, but if he hits a triple, remember, he just hit the cycle.
Okay.
Oh, you should hold on to that. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden we start winning.
Down low for a ball.
obviously going to work. I don't know how they schedule the games, but I might need to reach out a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see how things work out. We'll see what the travel's going to be like and stuff like that. So yeah. But no, I definitely appreciate you guys doing this. It's a lot of fun to see the support. Actually, this is a really good crowd that comes out here. It's a pretty decent crowd for series.
You always have at least a few riding on the motorcycle then, but
so I liked it last week when they came in nice and loud. They came pretty nice. Yeah, they came pretty nice.
like 6 of them today, which is still great.
Yeah. Today they came in a little more low-key.
Foul ball.
Yeah, today they came in a little bit more low-key. But I like how they came in last week. That was pretty cool.
Well, I'll tell them if I can rev it up there next time. They love doing it.
If they come together and just rev it up while they're talking.
That's a big, so like our Christmas Eve is our biggest Christmas presents all the way. But when we drive up to our place, they rev it so loud.
And again, low.
They love revving it out.
For another ball.
Turn it up.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. And then from there on out. I think we got two more Monday night games here. And then that wraps it up.
They got to wait till everybody's here, though, right? Is that what they do?
They kind of come in when the majority of people
Is it?
are here.
Yeah, I think the week ends up 6:45 from the Legion, so we got here 6:45.
And it ends up being a walk. So we've got our first runner on base for Sierra Vista American Legion post 52. And up to bat next is number
right, we're good.
Yep, there he is. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give his phone back now.
Okay, so it is my phone that is now up. Hang on a second, let me lock into place, and I will hand this off back to Aiden as we are back to baseball here. I don't even know what the score is. It looks like they've scored several runs, have come across since I went out to go grab my juice pack.
What's the score?
And that is a pop fly ball.
Coach, what's the score?
Shallow.
Coach, what's the score?
Outfield, caught by the second baseman, and that will bring the inning
because we went
to
off for a
an
bit,
end.
and we went offline, and we lost.
But we don't
track
know exactly what the score is. So
okay, yep.
No highlights or anything like that were missed because he didn't get a triple, did he? Did he hit for the cycle when I went to go get that? No. Okay. All right. So Cole Isaacson. The breaking news: Cole Isaacson did not hit for the cycle. So thanks again to everybody, all of our sponsors making this coverage possible. Dan the Man will be showing them off to you as I get my microphone plugged in to my shirt. There we go. All right, well, technical difficulty sometimes when we're out here doing stuff, and sometimes you just run out of battery because you don't expect the game to last for over 2 hours. And here we are. We're looking for the score. We're going to have Coach Tommy give us the score update as we're on. Okay, so we're on my phone, but using your mic. So just got to remember that. So that way, when we're all wrapped up here. Now they're trying to figure out what the score is. I think somebody's trying to add it up. I think they ran out of fingers and toes.
Yeah, I see the coach putting up fingers.
Yeah, it was 9-3. So if they only scored 2, Tommy thinks they only scored 2.
It's 11-3.
So 11-3. Okay.
Okay, coach says it's 11.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it, Coach.
They were hard at work there. I saw his fingers go up, and they were jamming away talking. And
well, I was hoping it would be 13-3 because then we'd be out of this game after 3 outs. So instead, that is not the case, and this will see the 6th inning at least.
Okay. Can we clean the lens off on the phone?
Yeah, I can try. Here, hang on. Let me try something here real quick.
It's a little hazy, I guess.
He's the only one watching, so hopefully that cleaned it up a little bit. Getting the lens clean. That pitch is in there for a strike.
One thing to always remember, Jeff, we must always bring a battery pack with us. And
I did. Your phone just died before I got back.
Literally, next time I've got to bring one with me right here on site. You had to run to the car. Just got to do it.
That is strike 3. Haros with another strikeout. Brings up number 7, Welch, to the plate. There will be a lot of highlights already in this game for the sports show this coming weekend when they show these. Dan will have a lot to clip out, including that leadoff home run, inside the park home run by Cole Isaacson that started this whole thing over 2 hours ago. Well, almost 2 hours ago. It was 2 hours ago that our fearless mayor, Clea McCaw, sent that first pitch. I'll put that on Dropbox, Todd, so you can actually post that like right now while we're doing this. I don't even know how this video is going to go, but I talked to the mayor.
You might even be able to show it.
And we were ready to play ball. Yeah, because there you are. There you are at the end. I'm like, oh, hey, Todd.
Can't use that video. I can never be shown. You know that. Well, that's my rule.
Well, then I can edit that part out, Todd.
All right.
Right here as I shake hands with the mayor.
American Legion post 52 here tonight. What's going on, Todd?
Literally, your camera was in your face. Your camera was in the face. That was funny.
Live because we are live at Arbin's Field for.
Well,
I'll let you mess with it.
Yeah, Dan the Man. Just so you got the score right, it's 11-3.
Yes, 11-3. Thank you.
So, make sure that scoreboard is reflective of that, Dan. in case you missed it, a few more runs were scored. While we were trying to get back on the air.
Well, hey, things happen. Runner going on a hit and run that gets past the shortstop, who was out of position because he was going to second to get the runner.
Go, Cap, run in a little bit.
Here you go. I'm texting you the Dropbox video.
Thank you.
So you can post that later on tonight of our mayor throwing a beautiful strike as a ceremonial first pitch. He stayed for a couple of innings, got some shots on his camera.
Nope, running to third.
Both runners go.
And second.
So, runners on second and third. With Campagrosso at the plate for this American Legion team from South Tucson, post 109. So 2 on, infield in. Going to try to get the force at home. Breeze picking up again. Just light, very light breeze. That goes behind the catcher. Automatic to score a run. 11-4 is the score on the pass ball, wild pitch. So 11-4. And another run 90 feet away. From the stretch, Haros. And that is a shot into left field. Ooh. Diving catch! What a gorgeous catch by the left fielder. And that holds the runner at third, but on the ball is, where did the ball go? They were throwing the ball back in. It got past everybody, and the runner stayed on third, not able to notice that the ball was live. But a diving catch in left field. 2 down.
That was a good eye right there.
Brings up Sunday to the plate for post 109.
You got me thinking of that song now.
I don't know which one. Sunday Bloody Sunday, or?
Well, didn't Mamas and Papas do Sunday?
They did Monday.
Oh!
How dare you? How dare you? Question me, who works for KKYZ 101.7 FM, the greatest hits of the 60s and 70s.
I was one day off.
You were. That's all right.
And you know, that still would have worked if they would have done Sunday.
Yeah.
Technically, I think.
Sunday, can't trust that day, I guess, you know. I mean, I don't know if it still hold up as far as the rest of the lyrics go, but that'd be a great trivia question for High Heat Trivia Night on a future Friday night.
Yeah.
6 p.m. every Friday. If you're looking for a Trivial Pursuit style, that will get through to center field. 11-5. 2-out base hit. Ends up scoring the 5th run for post 109. Here in the bottom of the 5th. So they've added a couple here in this inning so far, and with 2 outs, they're looking to get a few more. Number 8 at the plate, Moreno. That goes low. They throw back down to first base. Oh my goodness, the lead was so big. Had the throw been just on the other side of the bag, they might have actually gotten it and finished the inning with a defensive play like they did. A gorgeous defensive play at the end of last inning. Haros throws over to first. Runner back in time from the stretch. The pitch. Runner goes. Throws down to second base. One hopping in there. They got him on the stolen base. Gorgeous throw by the Sierra Vista catcher. And we will head to the top of the 6th, I believe. I believe the top of the 6th. I might have to double check that because I've lost track of everything. When there's no scoreboard, and we do have a scoreboard tonight. We do have Dan the Man being our scoreboard, which is greatly appreciated. So I believe it is the top of the 6th.
Wait.
Top 5.
Top of the 5th.
Wait, this is going to be the top of the... Are you sure? I'm saying top of the 6th. He's saying top of the 5th. If we've only made it through 5 innings in 2 hours, or 4 innings in 2 hours, that's not good. It's the top of the 6th, right?
Is it top of the 5th or 6th?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're finding out now. Now we're getting clarification from Tommy. So we've only made it through 4 innings in 2 hours? That doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't add up. 4 innings in 2 hours, but...
It is the top of... No, oh, wow. All right. Well...
Okay, so...
I saw him use his fingers again.
So we will be here all night. Thank you to our sponsors. You can see them on the screen that Dan the Man is putting up.
So, yeah, Dan, you have to change it.
It is top of the 6th. Yeah, okay. They keep saying 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we've got the top of the 6th.
It is on Game Changer, it's top of the 6th. Game Changer has it top of 6th.
Guys, Game Changer has it top of the 6th.
What's that?
Game Changer has it top of the 6th.
Okay, then it's top of the 6th. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not keeping a book or anything, so
it's okay.
I'm just going by my pitcher's innings.
We lost track ourselves. All right.
Okay.
We're up.
So I was right. So Dan the Man, you can put that up there. Take it to the bank. Top of the 6th. Jordan to lead off the top of the 6th. Here for this Sierra Vista here. We'll take a few steps in so the people behind you can see a little bit better.
You always get hurt.
Swing and a miss on the pitch in the dirt, and that actually ended up hitting the catcher in a soft spot somewhere as he tried to make sure that ball didn't get past him. This is the only time where it can, simply because there's nobody on. Jordan leading off here. Top of the 6th. 11-5 is the score. So if Sierra Vista can get 4 runs and get that 10-run lead, maybe it'll hold, and we could finish this thing in 6. If not, I was pretty sure it was the 6th.
Yeah, you did seem pretty confident.
Because
you were right.
I thought 4 innings in 2 hours just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know what you asked.
Wow, big swing. Nice cut by Jordan. Fouled back. A 2-strike count.
There you go.
Oh, these Legion games I've discovered do seem to last longer.
Yeah, not sure how or why. I think it's just because they load every inning, the bases somehow get loaded.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of offense, especially on this field, like we talked about before. And that is a called strike 3 as they try to go around the horn, and it goes into left field. Brings up and number 16, Haros, the pitcher. So he will come to the plate. Thank you again to all the amazing sponsors that are making this coverage possible this evening. Thank you to Sonic on Fry Boulevard. Thank you to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Thank you to Vinny's Pizza as that pop fly goes into shallow right field. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch, 2 down. TWN Communications, Sierra Toyota, American Southwest Credit Union, Right Way, Aloe Fiber, Ginger's Title Services, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Sherry Ethel Team at Long Realty, at MORSE Automotive Group, and Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. You can see them all in the post description or all on those fancy schmancy graphics that Dan the Man is flashing up on the screen for you to see.
Oh, okay. He's going to go back in defensively as well.
The pickleball courts are packed, by the way, as I was walking out there to go get my juice pack for nothing. That pop fly goes into left field, shading over towards center.
Ooh.
And makes the catch. Wow. Somehow snagged that out of the air. That did not look like it was going to go into his glove. It did, but 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th as we, again, thank our fantastic sponsors.
What?
No, it's the bottom of the 6th because they do the top of the order. They were doing the top of the order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we had some confusion there.
That's all right.
We were
But remember, tomorrow at 6:30 a.m., set your alarm clock. I will be on location with Taylor Trejo from Grasshopper Landscaping to see what transformation happened in the Sierra Vista resident yard that he did just to make this beautiful backyard even more beautiful by adding in, I think he was talking about, I don't know, 100 tons of stone that actually had to be wheelbarrowed in because there was no RV gate. So these guys worked really hard for the last 5 days on this project, and you're going to see the after effects of it tomorrow at 6:30. And then at 9:30, we will be over at the Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership of Ed Morse Automotive for our Vehicle of the Week segment as well. Looking to see what they have for us there. Looking forward to it. So it is 11 to 5, we believe. It is the bottom of the 6th, we believe.
Now, Bruce,
this is Monday night, we believe.
Well, we know it's
This
Monday.
is the day after. There's only 364 more shopping days till Father's Day, we believe.
Yeah, whatever. You guys watch the launch here?
Oh, you out of here?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Lucy. Thank you.
A what?
Launch from Vandenberg, you know when they
Look forward to it.
SpaceX out of Vandenberg? There's one.
Was that SpaceX? 'Cause I saw the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was a SpaceX launch earlier.
It came out of Vandenberg.
It wasn't a UFO. It was actually SpaceX. Every time one of those launches take.
Well, it was a Chinese nuclear missile heading to Mexico.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, Bruce, you got to feel good about this American Legion team. I mean, they're looking to get their second win. They'll be 2-1, and that's a good start.
They'll be 3-2. If they win tonight, they'll be 3-2.
Because there were some games this week.
There were there was a total of 3 games last week. They won 2, lost 1, and of course the opener up in Tucson. So if they win tonight, they'll be 3-2.
Okay, all right. I was thinking they just played once a week on Monday nights.
3 games a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And Tuesday and Thursday, they're up in Tucson.
Okay, thank you.
Somewhere in Tucson, Oro Valley, Green Valley, somewhere up there.
Is there bragging rights for the American Legion post that ends up winning this district? Like, when Post 52 wins, are you able to, do you have any friendly rivalry bets with them? Like, oh, you have to wear Post 52 jerseys at your next meeting of the American Legion Post 109 if we beat them?
Yes. During the World Series last year, between the two boats, there was competition, and they had to do that. And so I think it was Post... I think it was Post 7 last year that went off the regionals. And yeah, between the two posts, that, and next week we have our state convention for the Legion up in Scottsdale. No, Chandler, I'm sorry. So then we'll be talking trash up there, of course.
Aaron Cortez coming in to pitch and throws a ball to start to number 8 Moreno for Post 109. So friendly rivalries are something that's just common.
Oh, of course, especially among service members. Shoot. Yeah, we talk a wee bit of trash. Just a wee bit.
Oh, it's nice to be able to do that now having a team for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Short hopper to third, scooped up, thrown over to first. What a gorgeous running play. Skylar Leon. That out brought to you by Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, is your mentor here?
Hey, Coach, it's the flowing hair he's got going.
I just know. It's on, baby.
Gorgeous play. On the run, a fantastic throw. Brings up number 18, Salvador, who gets it fisted off of, they're going to say foul ball.
Foul ball, yep, that was foul.
Just down that, just on the right side of the first base by a couple of inches. So, 0-1 count to Salvador. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2-strike count for Cortez. Ahead in the count. Here at Arbens Field, you can join the fun every Monday night of American Legion Baseball, returning to Sierra Vista for the first time in 20 years. Scooped up at second base, thrown over to first. Yeah, he came off the bag. He came off the bag before the ball was in the glove. He came off the bag. Great call by the first base umpire, who was the very last coach 20 years ago of the Sierra Vista American Legion team. Calling it down the line just like he should. That brings up number 1, Woodworth at the plate for post 109. That goes in the dirt, gets past the catcher. Runner will advance. So a wild pitch by Cortez advances the runner to second base. Aiden Murray doing a fantastic job behind the camera. Leave him some love in the live chat. That is high and in. Runner in scoring position for post 109, looking to close that gap, that 11-5 gap. Breaking pitch goes inside. Woodworth does everything he can just to get out of the way, and he does just in time. And that pitch goes in the dirt for ball 4. So a 2-out walk puts 2 on for post 109. And Coach Tommy will have a talk with Cortez as the infield comes in. Thanks again to Dan the Man back in the studio, getting all those graphics up and showing off all of our fantastic sponsors. Hey, if you would like to be a Cool FM Live sports sponsor, the award-winning Cool FM Sports, you can send a DM to Todd Ryan. He'll get you all the information you need to make that happen. And you can join the Cool FM Empire advertising family. Always love having so many businesses that believe in what Todd created, that believe in the power of this platform. 42,000 strong. What are we at now, Todd? What are
We're
you
actually about 60 away from 43,000.
Are you kidding? If you could do us a favor, share this thing around. 60 followers is all Todd needs to get 43,000 followers. Absolutely unbelievable.
And most of those are Arizona-based.
Which is incredible. And obviously a lot of them Southern Arizona-based.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of the
biggest
Arizona
Cochise
percentage.
County, yeah.
Right.
Cochise and Tucson as well. Sierra Vista, Tucson.
So by all means, share all of the Cool FM videos, the ones that you really love, like the Custard Critic and what else did I do today? The Doggo Lotto. Share that around.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Those are great videos to share around. You were at your finest work, actually.
Oh, not today. Today was awful. I did not do good.
So
my
your
brain
critique wasn't very good?
I did not. I did not have my A game this morning as we filmed it in the 97-degree heat.
Well, that's right. Yeah, you forgot to put the balls in the thingy for the doggies.
Yeah, that happened all 3 times. So I didn't get it right 3 times in a row.
That's what the Doggo Lotto is, but folks, dogs from the shelter pick the numbers.
And you can pick your numbers for free, and if the dogs pick your number, you end up winning cash and prizes. Right now, going to be at $250 according to Dan.
Yeah, and it's every Monday at 6 p.m. You can watch to see if you win, see if the dogs pick your number. Simple.
Called strike 3.
Yeah.
2 down.
Finally. That was a big strikeout.
That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC, serving our community. Bottom of the 6th, 2 on, 2 down. Post 109 at the plate, down 11-5. Low and away, ball one. To the post 109 batter. And don't forget, you can come out next Monday night and be a part of the century-old heritage of American Legion baseball. Scooped up at second. Is there enough time to throw it over? No! Off the bag there! Bases are loaded with 2 down.
Come on, Yahi, let's go, baby, come on.
And it was an error that caused all of this with 2 outs on first base to load the bases. So post 109 could put a serious dent. They can't get all 6 runs back in one swing, but they can get 4 of them here. In the bottom of the 6th, will they come back? Swing and a miss. What a gorgeous cut.
Hey, way to settle yourself, baby. Good job. You all right?
Yeah, we got to get out of this inning.
Hey, make a play.
So out the infield playing normally, not holding anybody on. Another swing and a miss.
He's going for that home run.
On a breaking ball.
Those are home run swings right there. He's going for the grand slam.
Yeah, Taylor. He's a baller. He watches that one go high. That fastball, man, high heat right there.
I remember when you were in yeah, you called me out for sliding in first when it's actually legal.
2-strike pitch. Bases loaded. Inside. So Aaron Cortez on the mound, looking to get out of this inning. And he does on a called strike 3. Flexes his muscles. Post 109 will leave 3 on as they are extremely frustrated as we head to the top of the 7th. Sierra Vista looking to add a little bit more to their lead. They'll come to the plate with an 11-5 lead. Thank you so much for watching this broadcast here tonight on Cool FM Live. American Legion Baseball, 100 seasons old, and it's been 20 seasons since the last time American Legion Baseball has been here in Sierra Vista, but you are seeing it happen here tonight. And every Monday night, you can come out and be a part of American Legion Baseball. Come here for dinner. It starts at 7 o'clock. If you get here a little early, they'll have some chili dogs for you, some hot dogs, and all sorts of great goodies that you can eat with your family and enjoy summertime baseball right here at Arbens Field off of Tacoma, just a stone's throw from the city of Sierra Vista Complex, just right next to the pickleball courts. They're literally right behind us, and there are, it looks like, I don't know, at least 4 of the courts have people on them at 9:20 p.m. So it looks like Taylor will stay on the mound for American Legion Post 109. Thank you again to all of our sponsors that make this coverage possible. You can see them in the post description, or our good friend Dan the Man will have them up on the screen for you, as this is our game of the week style broadcast here on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport, Todd Ryan, Aiden Murray behind the camera. As we come to the top of the 7th, and you're wondering, why is Sierra Vista batting in the top of the 7th? Well, because this game is in Sierra Vista. Well, that doesn't make sense. Well, actually, it is all about the scheduling that these teams do. So, Sierra Vista team was actually a home team earlier this week up in Tucson. And so they were able to be the home team up there, but they're the away team down here. So it just depends on how the scheduling goes, what the schedule is. And leading off the top of the 7th is number 15, Henderson, the bottom of the order. Cole Isaacson in the on-deck circle will look for that triple. That's a check swing, foul ball, 0-1. Look for that triple to hit for the cycle. He hit a leadoff inside the park home run, had a single, then a double, and then I think got on board via a walk. That was when I was exchanging going to my car to get the juice pack that we did not end up using because we just switched over to my phone. So we'll see what Henderson is able to do first before we see what Cole is able to do. The wind picking up just a little bit. That breaking pitch breaks a little bit too far outside, and the catcher throws it back to the pitcher, and it ends up going to the second baseman. Rounded up, thrown to Taylor on the mound as he returns to the top of the mound where this game started officially with the first pitch put by the Sierra Vista mayor, the Honorable Clea McCaw. That's a foul ball out of play on the first base side. Over the dugout of post 109. 11-5 the score. Can Sierra Vista add to it before they put this thing in the books? That breaking pitch driven into center field. A base hit for Henderson leads off the top of the 7th. And then the superstar, Cole Isaacson, comes to the plate. They are adjusting the outfield as I speak, knowing that he has the goods to be able to send that thing all the way up to where Elon's SpaceX rocket was just flying over Arizona. SpaceX. Did I say SpaceX rocket or did I say space rocket? I did say SpaceX. Thank you.
You kind of had it right. Stick to sports.
Hey, I got to do it all here. I've been talking for 2.5 hours. I'm running out of crap to say, Bruce. So, you know, there's only so much to say during an American Legion baseball game. Thank God this isn't 9 innings. That's all I have to say.
Well, you know, it'd be better if we had beer, but hey.
Either way, Cole Isaacson, oh no, the ball gets away from the catcher, but Henderson was going back to first base, didn't even notice that. So Cole could hit the cycle if he gets a triple.
So we got to hope for a triple here with Cole. All right. This is probably his last chance. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
He's got a belt of the defense.
Pitch is high and away.
He was teeing up too.
Looks like 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taylor from the stretch. Throws back over to first. Big lead. And good job by Henderson to slide back into place.
I'm like trying to. Hey guys, did you guys sign that ball? What do you mean what ball?
The pitch. That is driven into left field. The left fielder not there. It bounces right in front of him. Didn't judge it correctly because he was playing so far back. He was playing in the position you need to play when Cole Isaacson is at the plate. But Cole has had a heck of a day from the plate, and he gets on base. 2 on, no outs. Top of the 7th, Aaron Cortez coming to the batter's box.
Oh, you have the ball? Yeah, I don't understand. So where's the pen at? Where's the American flag pen? Oh, wait, I did ask all.
Taylor from the stretch. Aaron watches it go inside, ball 1. But a great effort by our Sierra Vista American Legion Post 52 team here tonight.
I did have a hot dog.
A balk. A balk is called, the first balk of the game. So the field umpire coming in to have a chat with Taylor. Just give him some encouraging words. That umpire is absolutely awesome in how he does that. Just fantastic. So, 2 runners in scoring position. That ball inside. I believe it's 2-0. From the stretch. Oh my goodness, a great job by the catcher to keep that ball in play. Boy, to be that limber, to be that quick on your feet. That was amazing what he did. to keep that ball there. I'm so old, if I drop something and it goes on the floor, I actually have to look at it and say, is it really worth it to bend over and pick that up? I'm not sure if I can. So, watching these young people out here be able to do this, it's just, again, Bruce, I'm running out of things to say. There's only so much to say in a 2.5-hour broadcast live stream, and that will load the bases. Cortez goes to first. Garrett comes to the batter's box with the bases juiced. What is the score? The score is 1,892 to 14. Does that sound right?
No.
No, it doesn't sound right? Are you sure? Maybe 11 to 5?
11 to 5. Wait, who is it?
What do you mean, who is it?
No, who's winning?
Oh, who's winning?
Yeah.
Do you need to ask? He's standing right here wearing the shirt of Sierra Vista Post 52. Don't embarrass him. Of course, the Sierra Vista team's winning. Sierra Vista team's winning, I think.
Playing and having fun.
Yeah, I know. You're just having fun tonight, huh?
It's one of the better parts of watching is, the kids out here, but watching the little ones just running around having a good time.
Yeah.
Bases loaded, no outs. Chopper, and that will go into left field. 2 runs will score. As the runner rounds third, they try to throw home. It will not get there in time. A 2-run single continues the onslaught. It is 13 to 5. As number 13, Esquer comes to the plate for Sierra Vista American Legion Post 52. All the booms are done, Todd. It's done. They've had to do that 13 times. It's over. They've been playing for 2.5 hours.
Boom.
My watch battery is dying. I mean, that's how long we've been out here.
It was so energetic, the first booms, and then it just kind of trailed with each boom.
Now they're thinking they got to go home and do laundry and play again tomorrow night.
Oh, they absolutely do, because they got dirt on their jerseys. What part of Tucson are they in tomorrow?
I don't know. I just know it's up in Tucson.
And you're making fun of me for running out of things to talk about.
I'm a lot older
I'm
than
trying
you
to help. I'm trying to help a broadcast.
I'm trying to help you, give you something, but I'm old and can't come up with anything.
So runner will advance. That's Aaron Cortez advances to third. So runners on first and third for a scare at the plate. Marco's had a good day at the plate. Looking to continue that here. Runner will go to second, and they won't even throw down. So 2 more runners in scoring position. Could make it a 10-run game. But because this is the top of the order, the bottom will still have to come up to the bat in the bottom of the 7th. No outs. 2 in scoring position. Oh, beautiful breaking pitch, called strike. Taylor is a tall kid out there on the mound for Post 109. Infield playing in. They will throw home on a ground ball. That is a foul tip. Esquer swinging at home plate, literally at the plate. That was a low pitch, but still able to get a piece of it. A lot of families out here tonight having fun. Kids hanging out, playing ball. That is a sharp shot to the shortstop, and nobody is able to cover the bases, but 1 down. Great athleticism by number 12, Capogrosso, leaping up to make that line drive catch out of the air. 1 down.
Right place, right time on that one.
Piper comes to the plate for Sierra Vista. Caleb getting some chance as that pop fly goes up. The center fielder's having to run it a long way, not able to get there in time. It'll be an RBI single for Caleb. 14 to 5. 1 down. Top of the 7th. Is that right? 14 to 5? I said it confidently, so people will believe me if I say it with confidence. Right, Bruce? No? Okay, all right.
Sorry. Bruce, are there mostly Tucson teams that Sierra Vista faces in this? It's division, right?
Yeah, 4 of the 14 teams, they stream from Laurel Valley down to Green Valley. Post 109 sponsors 2 teams. So yeah, of the 14, 13 are up in the Tucson Valley area. So,
is there any other Cochise County?
No, not this year. It is, I've talked to Tombstone, so we're hoping to bring them on, and I'm going to reach out to Douglas and Bisbee and show them how to get involved. So hopefully we can.
And that will go back and get the runner out at first, advance the runner from second to third. They thought it was a stolen base opportunity that 2 were going. Unfortunately, that was not the case, but one more run is 90 feet away.
Yeah, so Cochise County right now is just post 52. Next year, I'm hoping to work with 2 schools and get at least 2 more teams out of the county.
Tombstone and Douglas are the best candidates right now, though, huh?
Yeah, right now, and I think Bisbee also is a good candidate, but good stuff. We'll figure it out.
It'd be fantastic to see more Cochise County teams involved, for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's very, yes.
And then we could see, the Cochise County rivalries develop there, too, next year.
And that way...
Well, Tucson had a very good team this year. I think Douglas did well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not quite sure where they placed, but... yeah, it'd be nice to see more competitors from down here in the south and start taking trophies away from Tucson area.
That'd be something else.
Well, it'll make us happy down here.
That's for sure.
There you go, sir.
Well, again, as part of the century-long legacy of American Legion baseball in the country, I believe Fields just took a walk. And that will bring up Skyler. Skyler coming up to bat. He's had a good day at the plate with 2 down. Runners on the corners here in the top of the 7th. Oh, that's cool. You got an autographed baseball there.
Yeah, no, it's for the mayor's. The ball he threw out. So
oh, that is. Oh,
all
that's
the kids
awesome.
and coaches signed for it. So
that's
we'll
perfect.
Put it in a little display box and give it to the mayor.
Oh, he's going to love that.
Yeah. Oh, he had a good time tonight.
Chopper goes to short. Looking over at first, not in time. Skyler is blazing down the first baseline. He will race to second. Will they send the runner home? No. But 1 run did score on that overthrow. The chopper that Skyler was able to run out ends up making it a 10-run lead, 15-5, here in the top of the 7th.
Getting some good batting practice in tonight.
Staling, the starting pitcher, will come to the batter's box.
This is the next thing to convince the city. They're starting to put scoreboards in down the fields below us. But the mayor said all these fields will have scoreboards next year.
Oh, really?
Hopefully we'll get some batting cages, too, they're talking about.
Miracles do happen.
Well,
I never thought I'd see the day, Jeff, that we'd actually see scoreboards here on these fields.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, it's many years, and I put my 3 sons through baseball here. Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to have. Then we got to figure out who controls them when you're here at the games.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can do it.
Oh, sure.
Give you something to do since you're looking for things to fill up your hour.
Right, right. I am not busy enough. You're absolutely right, Bruce.
You know.
Pitch goes high and in.
We'll get you on the scoreboard, Bruce. You'd be good on that, wouldn't you?
No, my attention span's too short.
Oh, okay.
10-run lead for the Sierra Vista American Legion post-52 team. Made up of these amazing high schoolers here. They are absolutely fantastically gifted young men playing America's national pastime. That is a pop fly. Shortstop going out to shallow center, right center, and actually makes the catch for the 3rd out of this inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th, but it's just all going to be a matter of when, not if, this game comes to an end, because our American Legion post-52 team here in Sierra Vista looking for their 4th win, I believe. He said they're 3-2 is what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Now, would they be 3-2 after today's game?
Oh, who knows? Todd, I can't keep up with this.
I'm sorry to throw that monkey wrench in there. Hey, Chris, if they win today's game,
we've been broadcasting for over 2.5 hours.
We're trying to figure that out. Is it 3-2?
No, it's more than that. It's maybe 5-2.
Oh,
5-2.
So it would be as high as 5-2, you think?
You got it.
We'd be in 6th after this.
Now Jeff Davenport behind the camera on the call here.
They win this.
Okay, good.
Lovely Arbens
Thank you, Chris.
Field.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
You betcha, man. Well, now Chris Leon, just talking to him, Jeff, says that he thinks they will be 5-2.
Oh, great.
And
Good
they'll
deal.
be in a good playoff spot.
5-2 is a fantastic record.
Yeah.
So definitely, especially if their first loss of the season was that first game, or you know, one of those 2 losses was the first game of the season. So you know that they're getting better and better. You can just see this team increasing in confidence, and watching them grow as a unit. It's really spectacular to see.
Yeah. So that's good news there. This team is something special, seemingly. And after today, I mean, they look really good.
Well, they looked good a week ago, and they look even better a week later.
They're just dominating today.
So Aaron Cortez on the mound looking to close this thing out.
We need some insurance, right? Somebody get that bat, that ball.
Trying to, sorry. I apologize, just trying to get a better view here that includes the home plate umpire. And that is a shot to short. Grounded up, thrown over to first, not there. Safe. Leadoff hitter on. So down by 10, post 109. Not going home quietly tonight. We'll see if the Sierra Vista team can turn 2 on an infield ground ball like that one that was just hit to the shortstop.
Go, let's turn it.
As everybody gets back in their places. From the stretch. That goes outside. 1-0. Jeff Davenport, Todd Ryan.
Where did Aiden go?
Murray. Aiden went to go get us some water.
Oh.
Throws back over to first. Not in time. As a cockroach has gone on the field now. I don't know if you can see it. Here, we won't focus on that. Runner goes, fouled back, and that's going to hit a car. Nope,
oh,
it doesn't. Just missed, yeah. Bounced right in front. Heard somebody say, "Don't hit my truck." Runner will go back to first base. As we were playing ball. 2-strike count. The pitch in the dirt. No outs, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th. The last chance for post 109. That pitch goes inside. Beautiful fastball, but
Hey, relax, baby, relax.
just not in the right spot. Thank you to all the sponsors helping us make sure this game can be seen by all of the Cool F Empire, and that is a walk. So 2 on and no outs. Runners on first and second.
Go on your right, kid. Let the defense
We'll
work.
see if they end up trying to steal some bases here. I don't know if they want to risk it. They've gotten thrown out before. That's called strike.
There we go.
From the stretch, looks back at second. They're trying to hold the runner at second. Second baseman goes back into position, and that goes behind the batter and the catcher. advances the 2 runners, so now 2 in scoring position with no outs. I'll pass the phone back to you, my friend, if you'd like to keep on going. Let's just scooch up, scooch up, scooch up.
You're all right.
Number 12, Capagrosso, who ended up catching that line drive at short as the infield was in the last part of the 7th. That's a sharp ground ball. They decide to go home, and they get the runner out at home. Great job by Skyler.
Skyler, great job, baby.
Skyler's had a great day at the plate and a strong effort in the field tonight, preventing a run from scoring.
Got one, we got one.
1 down, bottom of the 7th. Number 15, Sunday coming to the plate.
That was a big out. Needed that one.
They definitely. No, a huge play. Great play by Skyler. A heads-up play, knowing, and the catcher as well, to be able to make that tag. So runners on the corners. Ball goes low off the arm of Aaron Cortez. One of the standouts for Buena High School. He steps off the rubber. I ended up kind of messing with. If you want to resize it, please feel free. I think I messed it up.
The zoom's really wonky on the here.
Yeah, it was very touchy. I was like, woo, 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 woo.
Great job, Aaron.
Beautiful pickoff move. Just barely getting back to home plate. Oh, there you go. See, look at you got the magic touch there. Come on, Aiden.
There we go.
That's a called strike. Runners on the corners, bottom of the 7th, 1 out. The lead is 10 for Sierra Vista. It's going to take a lot of runs for them to get back. That pitch having to duck out of the way of was Sunday. Playing on a Monday that's just hours away from Tuesday. Sharp shot, going to short, looking at second, gets the force there. No play at first, 1 more run will score. Cuts the lead to single digits. It's 15-6, but 2 are down. The Sierra Vista team, 1 out away from what we believe is their 6th win of this American Legion season.
Well, we think so.
Unbelievable. Go, let's get the batter.
Do you know how many wins you guys would have after you win this game?
Todd asking for clarification from one of the Buena coaches.
I think it is the same.
Yeah, because they're 5-2, I think. I think they're 5-2.
No, 3. We've lost 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's saying only 4. 4 and 3. We lost the first 3 games.
The first 3, really? Oh, I didn't know it was that many.
We got 4 left. Okay, so we'll come even 4-4. Let me look at the schedule.
Yeah, double check that. Throw him back over to first. Could we get in this game with a pickoff? That would be interesting. Either way, Sierra Vista 1 out away from another win here in the American Legion season. 100 years old, and the first time in 20 years that Sierra Vista American Legion Post 52 has had a team representing them here at Arbens Field. Every Monday night, you can join the fun and be a part of it. That's a called strike. At the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
We'll be 4 and 3.
Down to their final strike. Go ahead.
4 and 3 if you win today.
Let's go defense.
Okay, there we go. 4 and 3.
If we win. So we're at 500 right now, but we're 1 strike away from getting our 4th win in this American Legion season. The pitch, that is a called strike 3, and that is how this game will come to an end on a strikeout brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors that have made this coverage possible. Thank you to Todd Ryan for creating this incredible space for 43,000. We're going to claim it right now. Less than 60 away from 43,000 followers to be a part of the Cool F Empire. And thank you, Dan the man, back in the studio. Thank you, Aiden, for your work on the camera. And thank you for watching this broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports as Sierra Vista's American Legion Post 52 baseball team gets their 4th win of this season. We look forward to seeing you back here next Monday night. Every Monday night, American Legion games at Arbins Field. Stop by and see it. Enjoy seeing the boys of summer playing the game that is America's national pastime and part of the fun. The family, the entire Southern Arizona enjoys baseball this time of year, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. For Grasshopper Landscaping, 9:30 a.m. for Ed Morse, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, so much more in between. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for all of the amazing videos and posts and all the production that's going on. Again, thank you to the sponsors that make this coverage possible. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you later.